battle cries have been, I've tried to do the right thing, pay my share of taxes, and the workers' comp, the general liability, on, and we've always have had conversations between me and some of my peers in this business is that these guys were over here and they were taking this job for this price, and I kept screaming to these guys, the seniors of my business, is, you know, don't underestimate these guys, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We don't have any problem to worry about. And this conversation has been going on for 20 years. And 5 years ago or so, I got beat out on a job over in Mansfield. And I just started doing a little research into the thing and got my accountant involved and the attorneys involved in the thing. And once everybody started crunching the numbers, that these guys, by cheating on the workers' comp, which was spec'd out on the job, even though workers' comp is not required in the state of Texas, but it is on a government job in the state of Texas. If it's spec'd out in the specs, you got to have it. You don't have a choice to opt out of it, the way I understand the law. But between that, matching Social Security, on and on, you got a 28% advantage over me if you don't pay that. And here's a really crazy part about this whole thing. And I've built spreadsheets up, and we have talked to people in Austin about this thing, talked to people down to AGC, talked to general contractors, and I don't want to name any names. We put all this on the table, and we showed these people, hey, this is who you are employing over here. And they don't care. They just turn a blind eye towards it, and that's what they pretty much told me. I need to just turn a blind eye towards this thing. And consciously, I cannot do it. I can't say that I'm lily white. You know, I do have flaws and mess up here and there, but I don't try to make a pattern out of it. And it's just been a living hell to try to compete with these guys out here for me. I'll lose a person, let's say I'm paying a person $20 an hour, it costs me $25 an hour to work that man, versus my competitor, he can pay that guy $22 an hour. That guy's happier, he's got a 10% raise. And obviously, an 18-year-old kid, he's going to take that $22 an hour. But that 18-year-old kid, he doesn't understand it's costing me $25, and I'm having to price the jobs that way. So anyway, you red flag this, you run it all the way up the food chain, and people just, it's okay for a day or so, and you'll get a bunch of phone calls, hey, Andy, you look good on TV, on and on. But the bottom line, a month or two later, everything goes back to the way it was. Some of my jobs are 1,500 miles away from here, and I make good profit margins on them jobs, and it helps me subsidize the jobs here in Dallas. But it still doesn't make it right what we're able to get by with over here in Dallas. It's just rampant over here. It's just so rampant. People may want to think, yeah, it's that one guy in a pickup truck that's broke down on the side, 635, with 4 guys in the back of the pickup truck. This stuff is happening out of Mercedes now. It's happening out of the back of Bentleys now. I mean, this is real. This is a real problem here. Bigger picture of this thing. We got a governor here. Maybe I should be scared or reluctant to say anything on this note, but I'm going to say it. We got a governor here that's pounding his chest. Look at the jobs we create here in Texas. And God knows this guy's going to run for the president of the United States, and that's going to be part of his platform. This is how many jobs I have created here in the state of Texas. You know what, man? How many illegal jobs have you created in the state of Texas? How much has the federal government had to subsidize the health care in the state of Texas here for the injured workers here in the state of Texas? Can we do something? Can we do something? I don't have the friggin' answer. I'm not a lawmaker, but I'm telling you, from this side, these guys got a 28% advantage over me, and I just can't compete here in Dallas.